Hello, Chris Hoffman here to talk to you about using your Ardusat space kit and low voltage electronics in general. Working with low voltage projects is very safe, but it's helpful to be aware of some particular situations to avoid so that everyone can have a fun and educational experience. Let's get started. First thing we want to do is make sure that our work area is clean and free from liquids and food that could spill on the electronics. When you first open your space kit, check wires for frays and for anything else that's unusual or missing from the kit. In the unlikely event that you smell smoke while working with the space kit, unplug from whatever power supply you're working with and let the components cool off for several minutes before attempting to find out what happened. On the Arduino, we're working with very safe levels of electricity. As you can see here, I will put the leads of the wires from 3.3 volts directly on my tongue, and I can barely feel any of the current. Same goes for 5 volts. Finally, I stop at 9 volts. Be careful doing this if you have braces or fillings, and don't do it with the space kit. Other people need to use the wires as well. Several LEDs come with the Ardusat space kit. These are generally hooked up using a resistor, so the resistor makes sure that not too much electricity goes through the LED and ruins it. You can connect these up directly to the voltage, to 3.3, the longer pin going into 3.3, and the shorter pin going into ground, and it will illuminate the LED. But without the resistor, this LED will burn out eventually. Now watch what happens when I plug it into the 5 volt pin. And now it's ruined for everyone. Don't do this at home, kids. Some of the sensors that come with the Ardusat space kit can be damaged if they're hooked up incorrectly, especially if power and ground are hooked in backwards. So always double check your wiring diagrams before you set up your sensors. Be especially careful with the IR thermometer, which, if hooked up backwards, can generate an amazing amount of heat and which can generate a lot of heat. Again, start by unplugging your power supply and allowing the component to cool off. Once you're finished, make sure that all of the components go back into the Ardusat space kit box, cleanly and neatly, so the next person can enjoy creating their own experiments.